Welcome. So, took me a bit longer to get started today because, well, technology. I'm not great at it. And I'm still trying to figure out how to manage music on my lives because last time I went live, um, there was an issue with one of the songs that I realized that I got a copyright claim on it. But I was using the program's Restream. It was one of the songs through them. I don't understand what really happened, but something along the way got mixed up. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just use a different source, which is from my good friends from YouTube, Nick Nimmin and P Nimmin. This is not sponsored, by the way. So they have a YouTube channel specifically for content creators who want to use free and royalty free music. I believe it's called Creators Mix. Creators Creator Mix. So you can find them on Spotify, on YouTube, and all that jazz. I'm actually playing their music right now. They have different styles of music. I'm gonna be putting more softer, lo-fi kind of style. So for that. Um, And well, I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen again because like I said, I'm not still used to how to work with this. So, with that said, we're gonna start sharing my screen. Bear with me for a second here. Here we go. I think I got it now. Oh, which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. All right. So this isn't the right tab though. I'm gonna save that real quick. And it should be one of these illustrations. Ah, here we go. I got it. Okay. Um. So yes, welcome. I'm gonna continue this drawing today that I was working on last time. You're free to write to me in the comments. Just really just engage a conversation. This is gonna be a shorter, slightly stream, due because I have my kids with me today, so they're probably going to interrupt me a few times. So just a full warning there. And test stream. Test stream? What do you mean? But I think I'm on Twitch as well. I'm pretty sure because I think that came from Twitch. But I'm still like testing things out as I draw as well. So I'm going to start drawing now. So you're more than welcome to introduce yourself and talk to me in the comments. Eventful morning. Oh, I'm very sorry about that. But where was I? So the only problem I have with this streaming platform, it does get a little confusing. So I'll be going back from Twitch to my YouTube comments or whatever it's called, the chat. That's what it's called. So I started this drawing uh, on my last live. Well, I didn't start it, but I was in the verge of starting. And when I at some point I started like doing it offline, and I had to basically redo certain parts, like the flower here and these flowers in this hand. I even had to correct the feet because they were like way out here. They were like really out of proportion and look awful, honestly. I was using a 3D model that I modified for this specific character, which, as you can see here, so I basically shaped it in a way that it fits her body type because even though you can't really tell in the drawing, she is more on the plus size. Um, she's a slightly bigger character. So, but then I realized like even here, I'm like she looks way too tall for what she really is. She's really short. And then this arm length was like so freaking long. I was like, no, this is really weird. So it looked really out of proportion. So I just like modified it. So this feels like a little bit more like her. I did do a background. I used the brushes and stuff. But I'm gonna modify it because I actually don't really like the way it looks. So I'm gonna make it better, hopefully. So the idea is I want her to have to be in a field of sunflowers. I kind of want to make it like the sun. It's almost coming down already, and fireflies will be coming. So that's why she has the hand out like this. I want to like draw like little fireflies on her. Which, by the way, sunflowers are my favorite flowers, and fireflies are one of my favorite bugs. I'm not a big bug person, but they're definitely one of those bugs that I really do like and enjoy being around. Oh, thanks for the follow. I just realized you would follow me. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I am gonna try to stream more often on Twitch as well. I was streaming at some point, but I don't know what happened. I fell off. It tends to happen. I do have two kids, so it's really hard for me to stream in general. So today's focus is going to be mainly just like fixing up some line work and or adding on some line work rather, and then focusing on some some of the coloring. So I won't finish everything today. That's not possible for me. So and I do if you make art like what's like if you do make like digital art like what keep saying studio what program do you use? Do you use Clip Studio like myself? If you do, which version do you use? Do you use Pro or EX? Or do you use Photoshop or what's the other one? Procreate or I think there's another one called IP something. I can't recall the name. Or do you use Medibang? I used to use Medibang a while ago before I discovered Procreate, and I already knew about Clip Studio, but it was called something else at the time. It was called Manga Studio and or Manga whatever you know what I mean, Manga Studio. And I still have the disc. I had like number five. So I remember when they changed it to Clip Studio, I was really surprised. I was like, I didn't know that it was the same thing, but later I found out. I'm like, okay, great. Now I can actually upgrade to a different version and might have more stuff, more tools. And I was right. So ever since I got Clip Studio, I haven't gone back. And the only reason why I don't use Procreate now is because my tablet. I said the same story last time in my other life, but my kids like they got a hold to my tablet. It was kind of my fault too because I let them use it. I didn't think that they would do this, but they accidentally left it outside in the deck, and that day it just happened to be raining. And I remember looking for it later. And I'm like, where's my tablet? Like I wanted it to do art piece that I was working on at the time. And then like hours later my husband found it and he's like, "Oh no." He was just like mortified. And I'm like, "What happened?" And then he's just like, "You're gonna be mad." And he told me, "I found your tablet in the deck and it's all wet." And of course, naturally I got mad, but I, I can't really be all that mad because I'm like, you know what? It was my fault for like letting the kids use it. And they don't know. I'm like, they should know better, but reality, they don't. They're really young. My youngest is 3, just turned 3 back in July, and my oldest is 6. And on top of that, my son is in the spectrum. So I'm like, yeah, definitely he's not. And I don't know if it was him or her, but I get the feeling it was my daughter. That she might have had it and like accidentally forgot it outside or something. I hope you find peace. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, so it happens like when you have kids, you will encounter situations that you will not predict. Trying to find where the layer of this. I get the feeling I put it in the wrong layer. Because that always, yep, I put it in the under the body layer. I realized that this hat looks a little strange. I might have to delete a little bit of the line work here. A little smaller. But yeah, but oops. But you know that happens. And lesson learned. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get a new iPad anytime soon. But that's life. You know what can you really do? Um, Life goes on. And I mean, I was heartbroken because that was my baby. Thanks, but like I said, life goes on. It happens. Um, I'm actually trying to check up on my YouTube channel. Um, the comments there. Okay, I think I can do it now. I can watch both. But yeah, so just focused on like some of the line work. I am going to draw. My daughter just came in. So you might see her in the background. Um, just making sure that she doesn't show a whole lot. Hold on a second. I have to go back to my streaming thing. Okay, she shows, but I don't want her to show up on my background. I was trying to do my background thing. I don't remember how I did it. Oops, I just turned off the camera. That was not what I was trying to do. No, that is not what I'm trying to do. That's strange. I can't do it like earlier. Ah, settings? Is it settings? Ah, here we go. I mean, she's walking away, but for privacy reasons, I'd rather not show her. I mean, she's probably gonna show up anyways, but I'd rather not show her. But anyways, because I'm very protective of my kids, and but anyways, going back to yeah, um, she's a wild child. Anyway, so since I don't have a whole lot of time, I'm gonna keep drawing, and later I'll be on my way, but not just yet, not just yet. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit more. So we're gonna draw a little buggy bug here. I know that this is not exactly how they look like, but you'll be able to tell once it's colored in that that's what they are. The not lightning bug, uh, fireflies. Sorry, my brain is not functioning. What is going on? Drawing a few of them around her first, and then I'll make like the light effect for them. For when I do the coloring. Draw one here. Oh, I can't draw on top of the flower. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think I could do a few just around her. Okay, that's I think that works. Um, I have a brush that I use. Let's put the brush. Oops, what did I just do? Got a kettlebell or whatever. What's that? Okay, Mama. What's that? Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna pull out one of the flower stuff. Oh, okay. That's nice, Mama. Yeah, you played. Mama's busy right now.
Water.
Yeah, water.
Stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is gonna show properly. Okay. So this actually has to be the back. So let's put this all the way in the bottom. Okay, Mama. Boy. I have many, 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 many layers that I've used for different reasons. Even though it doesn't look like I have much going on, but here we go. It's going where I want it to go. Okay, so now let me just lower the opacity just to know where the heck her head is at, just so I can erase those lines from there. I know there's probably an easier way of doing this, but this is just the way I do it because I'm still learning myself. So, but one of the I've actually went to a sunflower field last summer, and I was hoping to see more, but I guess we caught it too early, so not all the sunflowers were out. Um, some of them were still like in the blooming process. But I think if we would have caught it in the later time in the summer, it would have been much more filled. But it was so beautiful. Like I remember going over there and I'm just like fascinated. And I'm like, man, if at night I can only imagine how pretty it is. Um, and it's like kind of like a farm because there was like chickens there and you know it's like a family that lives there, so they're the ones that like own the business. So it's really nice to see. Um, I don't know if I actually should use the black and white ones or if I should use this one instead, the color ones. What do you guys think? The color ones are already colored in, if that makes sense. But the black and white gives it like, excuse me, I can like just like use it black and white as well. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's turn off the skin color. Oh, see? Good thing I did that because otherwise I would have never known about that part. Oh, we don't want that now. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with black and white and then just color it in later. All right, so we can turn the opacity back up and erase this real quick. And might have to go in there and like just check. And what I want to do as well is go on the top and erase some of it because I want the sun to kind of show as well, like kind of peeking through. As you guys hear the bell sounds in the background, my daughter. Let's erase this. Why isn't this erasing? Miss something.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, can I help you, Mama?
Where?
What?
Where?
Bread?
Louisa.
Oh, not yet, Mama. Later,
Where?
I'll give you opportunity later when Mommy's done. Okay? She wants to draw with me. Okay.
Lasha.
Yeah.
Where?
Love you, Mama.
Well, there.
Okay, soon. Okay? Mommy will go lay down with you soon. Let Mommy finish here. Okay?
Anna. Grandma with you.
Yeah, Grandma's working.
Daddy with you.
Yeah, Daddy is working too. So I'm like erasing in random spots because I just kind of want to show like the sky in the back, kind of. I mean, I don't think you'll be able to see a whole lot of it, but that's okay. Um, just to show little parts of it. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay. Now, what I want to do for this part is I'm trying to figure out, like, you know how this grass is like really short grass, and I have a brush for that. But I think I have a tall grass too that can kind of cover up the sunflowers, just so it looks like they're like planted, because otherwise they're just gonna be like floating flowers. We don't want that, do we? So we're gonna go grab that. I keep saying we, but I really mean me. I don't know why I speak that way. Actually, I wanted to add these flowers too at some point, but problem is I only have them in this color. I don't have them in black and white. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, that's sunflower. Same sun. That's fine. What is this? Oh, it's this the solo ones though without the stems. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some grass and put the leaf on the floor. I know I had a brush for it. I just can't seem to find it. Is this it? Can't even see that. Okay, I think I should zoom in because that would make more sense. Why is this so small? Okay, mama, can't even think. Oh, okay, I think this is good. Okay, what is this one? Oh, this one's even more. Okay, so we're gonna make this slightly smaller, and we're gonna like go along the lines. Of no, ma, that's a little distracting.
Where? Where?
This might feel a little weird. Might have to go in and erase some parts.
Mushrooms help make me strong to sing this song.
Actually, whoops. Let's erase parts of it.
Carrots make me feel good, like I knew they would.
Little trial and error, right? We go as we learn. Okay, so I like it up to. Oops. I like it up to there. I want it to go almost like around her. Okay, so we'll erase it eventually, but I want to see if there's a different type, like a lower grass. Hi. I don't know what that is. That is not showing. Yeah? What is this? Okay, that's this type of grass. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking more for. I know I have one. I just gotta look for it. Let me get to this. Let's- Okay, we're gonna have to look for it in the asset store because apparently I can't find it. Okay. Failed to create virtual memory. Not enough disk. No, I know I have it. Full warning, I might have some slightly. Okay, Mama. I need you to go off camera. I'm sorry. I have some grass stuff. I just gotta find it. I have a bunch of. Hold Hold on a moment. It's not showing up. Do you want a hug? Here, I'll give you a hug.
不是，
Yeah.
你想我，
Yeah. Oh, me. Okay. 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 There we go. Like, my sync tick is acting up. And this is why it's really hard to go live with kids because they literally interrupt you while you're like drawing. They'll talk, they'll like play with their toys, not quietly either. I mean, usually it doesn't bother me, but since it's like YouTube and Twitch, I don't know how they feel about certain like sounds and music, and I don't want to get like a copyright claim or something. I'm not trying to like jinx it, but all right, so I need to figure out what I really want to do with this part, but I might end up just drawing it myself in. I could have sworn I had a different brush. I used it for this layer here, but it's not. Wow, that looks like a hot mess. Um, it's not really like showing up on my. You know what? I have an idea. Yes, I'm a cheater. Not really. That's why these tools are here, right? How about we do this? Then these are. Oh, but that won't work because maybe it can't. Hey, I'm just trying to do what works, right? Don't judge me.